Hello, sir and ma'am. My problem number is 23. The problem is simulate mixed convection in a tall vertical cavity using ANSYS Fluent. The first question is include both vertical and horizontal thermal gradients. And the second question is study flow reversal behavior at high Grashof number. So I open Workbench. Mm, First I answering the question number 1. I'm wait till the ANSYS is open. So I first click Flip Fluent and I click the geometry, new design modular geometry and double click in the geometry. I'm waiting till it is appeared. Now I select the XY plane and clicking sketching. I draw a rectangle in the XY plane. So here I draw my rectangle. This is, and I give the dimension generally. This is H1 and this is V2. So I give the dimension 1 meter and this V2 is 10 meter. So I click the generate button normally and now I click the concept surface from scratches and I click one surface from the rectangle, this one. Then I click the apply and now generate. So here is the first step. Uh, Now I go to the mesh option. I click the mesh. Now waiting till it is appeared. So this is the plane. So I normally click the mesh option, select this surface and generate mesh. So here is the mesh begin, but I required some small boxes. So uh, I click this element size and give a element size 0.02 and again select this surface and generate mesh. So I am waiting till mesh is complete. So my mesh covered 70%. I am waited till it is 100%. So this 100% is in result. So here is the result. So now I click the text for naming and I click this surface and create name selection, and this is the top wall basically. So I name it top, and this is left, left, and this is right wall, and this is the bottom surface. So my name selection is done. So again I going to this and I update the mesh. I am going to the setup now. So I click the double precision and start waiting till it is appeared. So my element is shown in the screen. So I click models and I saw that energy equation is off. So I click the on and I click the viscose. My model is the laminar. I click the laminar and I click this OK button. And now I am click the material. I click the fluid and my material is air. So material is air and this is the property of the material. So I does not sense any value. So I click sense and create and close. And now I'm going to the boundary condition and I click the wall. I click the bottom wall. I click the bottom wall. I click the thermal option and thermal option. I give heat flux value. And if you like, I give the value 10, suppose. And now temperature is 0. And now I click the apply and close. Now I click the left wall. Left wall. So I click the thermal button again and heat flux is ID 20 and temperature is again 0 and I click the apply and close and now I click the right wall and click the thermal heat flux 0 and the temperature temperature is I give 500 apply and I click the button close and now I click the top wall. So I click the thermal heat flux is 0 and temperature is also 0 apply and close. So now I am going to the methods. I click these methods and scheme is showing that couple, but I click in simple, and now I'm going to the option initialization, and I click initialize, and now I click the run calculation. So the parameters of the first question, number of iteration I give 500, and now I click the calculate button. So my calculation is going on. Here is the result, and I am waiting till calculation is complete. My calculation is complete. I click the OK button, and now I go to the graphics and I click contour. So contour of I need temperature. So I click the temperature, and now save and display. So here is the final result of the first question. So this the first question is complete. Uh, I'm moving to the second question. So I click this and update project. So the first question is done. Again, I select which flow fluent. So I click geometry, new design modular geometry. I click the geometry again. So again, I selected plane XY, and I'm going to sketching option, and I again draw a rectangle in XY plane. So I drew here. Again, I give the dimension same, same. So this is H1 and this is V2. So I give the dimension same uh, uh, from the first question dimension. The H1 is 1 meter and H2 is V2 is 10 meters. Sorry. Then I click the generate button normally, and now I click concept and surface from sketches, and I click a surface and click the apply button and generate. So first step of this second question is done. Then I again going to this and I click mesh option. So I am waiting till mesh is open. Here it is. And now this is the plane. So I normally click the mesh and select this surface. Again I generate the mesh. So it is a simple result, and I give the element size. Again, same to the question number 1. So I give element size 0.02 again and enter. So select this surface and again I click the generate mesh. So I am waiting for my mesh is complete. So my mesh is going on. So my mesh is complete. So here is the result. This one. So now I click this X and I give the name is so I create a name selection. This is I give this um, outlet name. Outlet, and this is left 12. This is right 12. And lastly this is in left, and I click the surface and I click this surface and I give the name for this surface. I give the name is fluid domain because my material is fluid. No? Now second step is also done for the second question, and now I click and I update the mesh. So again I am going to the setup option, and now I click the solver option is double precision, and solver process when I give the number 4 and I click the start button. So I am waiting till setup is complete. So my element is showing in the screen. So I click gravity option and give gravity value 9.81, enter, and now I click models, and again I so that energy equation is off, so I click on and I select k omega 2 equation, and because I need alpha and beta value for rest of number, when alpha and beta value is high, then we obtain high rest of number. So I select k omega 2 equation and I click the OK button. And now I am going to the option material. I click the fluid and I click air. My material is air and properties of the air is given, so I did not change. I click the change and create an change, and then I click the close. Now I going to the option cell zone. I click fluid. Uh, I click fluid domain fluid, and now I check material name is air, so I did not change. Now I click apply and close. Now I click the boundary of condition, and now I click inlet and I click types, and now I give wall option, and now I click thermal option, and for zone name is inlet. For inlet I give uh, temperature 300 and heat flux 0. I click apply and close button. Now for the outlet, I again click types and I click option 1. I'm waiting for this step for this, and now I click thermal again. For outlet, I given heat flux uh, 400 and temperature 0, and I click apply and close. Now I click valve in inlet. I already given the temperature value, so I click the apply and close. And now I click the left valve, and now I click thermal left valve. I click the temperature. I give the temperature 500 and it flux 0. Now I click apply and close. Now outlet value is already given, so temperature is 0 and heat flux is 400. So again I click apply and close. Now I click in right valve. I click thermal option. I give heat flux 400, same as the outlet. Again I temperature is 0 and I click apply and close. Now I am going to the reference values. I click the reference values. Compute from inlet. The temperature is by default 300, it is given, so I did not change. And now I click uh, option method, and steam is, I click simple, and now I am going to the uh, option initialization, and now I click standard initialization. So temperature is 300, I did not change this temperature, so I click the initialize option. Now I click run calculation. Number of iteration, I give 500, and now click the calculate option. So my calculation is going on. This is the result. I am waiting till the calculation is complete. So this is the graph. My calculation is complete. I click the OK button, and now I click surface. I click graphics, and I go to the contour option, and I need contour of temperature. So what? So I click temperature, and now save and display. So here is the final result of the second question. So my second question is done. So now I am going to this part and update the project. Thank you, ma'am.